Faster Fluency Conversation Club, episode 313. Who do you want to be by this time next year? Welcome to the Faster Fluency Conversation Club podcast by Business English with Christina. The Faster Fluency Conversation Club takes place on Zoom and is a way for you to improve your fluency and confidence in English by talking about real-world topics. We meet for 1 hour every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and we would love you to join us. If you want to practice your English, become more confident, and meet people just like you from all around the world, and have guidance from my expert teachers and me, just click the link in the show notes. Our podcast listeners receive a 50% discount on the first month of membership with the discount code FFCC50. Come and join us today. Hi guys, Christina here, and first of all, I want to wish you a happy new year, actually a little early because this podcast is coming out on December 31st, so happy New Year's Eve to you, actually. And I'm here with Christina with a K. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, yeah. Are you looking forward to the new year?
I suppose so. It just means I'm a little older.
There we go. A little older, but a little wiser, perhaps. Yeah, right. We'll
Yeah,
put a
let's hope
positive
so.
spin on it. Yeah. So 2022 coming up very, very soon. And this week I just kind of looking ahead, I think. And we're talking about who do you want to be by this time next year? Maybe setting some goals or some objectives, like things that you want to maybe have accomplished by this time. Is there anything specific that you have that you want to have done by this time next year?
Oh, definitely. I really want to get back on a good exercise routine and eating healthier. During COVID, I've gained probably about 20 to 25 pounds. So I really,
you and probably half the world.
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to be able to say that I lost by this time next year. I want to have lost like 20, 25 pounds.
Okay,
That would be
yeah.
great.
That is a good goal because it's like you can also, if you're looking ahead to, I guess, this time next year, you can sort of backtrack your plan everything and say, okay, so what do I need to do? How much do I need to have lost by July to be sort of on my target? How much do I need to have lost by March or whatever? And then you can adjust maybe your exercise routine or the things that you're eating and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they say like 1 or 2 pounds a week is
Mm-hmm.
the best way to go.
Oh, right. Okay. Wow.
And then it stays off. 1 to 2 pounds or
Yeah.
even 3 a week would be great with me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. But you can if you can jumpstart a thing like that and it's get a nice momentum at the beginning and then it kind of level out to a cruising speed, cruising rate of weight loss. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, weight loss is the hardest. Oh, it's the hardest thing to get into. But once you get the routine, you can stick with it.
Yeah, I feel like it's like anything. It's always getting started and sort of changing your habits is the hard part. But once you do it, and like you said, if you're doing it at a rate that is sustainable, yeah, it's just a question of changing your habits and then it becomes just your new normal, I guess.
Yeah. And it's funny because 20 to 25 pounds may seem like a lot for some people, but I'm really tall. So 20 to 25 pounds is not really much for me.
It's not a lot. Yeah, because you're how tall are you?
I'm 5'10", 5 foot. 10 inches.
Okay. That is tall. Yeah. I'm 5'2". So I'm oh.
Yeah. 20 pounds would be a huge difference.
Yeah. It's whenever I gain 3 or 4 pounds, I can totally see it. I'm oh.
For people to notice that I've lost weight, I have to lose 20 pounds. And then they're like, oh, I notice a little difference.
Have you dropped 5 pounds? I'm yeah, 25.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, but yeah. Okay. So that's, you've got your goal and where you want to be by this time next year. And I think.
How about you?
What do I want to do or what do I want to have done by this time next year? Good question, actually. I would say in terms of personal goals is clean out my apartment a little bit. I'm already pretty neat and tidy, doing a lot of minimalism and things like that. But I still feel like there's some things that I can better organize and get in place. And again, and it goes back into habits and changing your behavior. I think getting all of that in place, it makes it so that you don't buy as much stuff. Because you're like, no, I don't want to bring in another pair of pants into my closet, or I don't want to buy this thing, which I know is going to sit on a shelf, and a year later, I'm going to maybe want to give it away or something. And so I think
want to simplify maybe.
Exactly. Yeah. I think maybe by this time next year, I want to have things more simplified and streamlined and more like,
That's a great goal.
I think that would be a good goal. Yeah, it's just like more simplicity.
I need to do that too.
It's just, and it's like right now, like because it's the holidays when we're recording this, I'm at my sister's and she's the total opposite. I'm like, you have so much stuff. Why do you need 25 lipsticks? And I'm like, have you heard of Marie Kondo and the life-changing magic of tidying up? She's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. I was like, whatever. So I would say to each their own for the coming year. Anyway, hoping that, you can reach your goals. I can reach my goals, and we'll see where we're at by this time next year.
Definitely. Let's hope.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Christina. And happy early new year to you. And see you in 2022.
Okie doke.
Thank you for listening again this week. As a bonus for our listeners, we now offer the transcript of this episode for free so you can read after listening. Our goal is to help you improve all aspects of your English. And when you become a member of the Faster Fluency Conversation Club, each week you also get exercises on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and more directly connected to the topic of the conversation each week. In addition to the daily speaking practice in the club, you'll also make friends around the world with professionals just like you, so you have fun learning and remember what you learned better. And because you listen to this podcast, you get a 50% discount on your first month of membership. Just use the code FFCC50. And if you'd like to join the club, the link for more details is in the show notes for this podcast. We hope to see you in the club.